Hello, my minions. I am Riz. Let's play a game of Would You Rather. Would you rather be too much confident, overconfident, the guy who is successful but people make fun of him, he's arrogant, he's an asshole? Or would you be underconfident, the guy who lives in his mom's basement and never made it? Let's play another round of the game. Would you rather? Would you rather have too much money and have to worry about how to manage your money? Or would you rather be so poor that you don't have enough money to buy food? Welcome to the show run by me, Riz, called Would You Rather with Riz. Today we're playing Would You Rather. Today we are playing Would You Rather with Riz. Basically, coming to the point. If you don't know me, I'm Riz. Today's topic: too much, too more, too net positive, too plus is always eternally, infinitely, no matter what, objectively better than too less. Speaking too much is better than speaking too less. Eating too much is better than eating too less. Understand my point. I'm not saying eating too much is good. No, no, no. I am saying eating too much is better than eating too less. Let's say you are supposed to eat 100 grams. Then you should aim for 100 grams. But 120 grams will always be better to eat than 80 grams. Always. Too much. The goal is the middle point, the perfect point, the healthy point. But too much will always be better than too less. If you eat too much, you might get fat. You can lose the fat. But if you eat too less, then in your life, in your teenage, in your growing years, your body is not going to grow properly. And later, you can do absolutely nothing about it. You can lose fat. You can't grow your bones. The same way, if you eat too much, you learn a lot. But if you eat too less, you stay stupid. So reading too much is not good. The right amount is to read right amount. But reading too much, being an absolute geek and absolute nerd, is better than being illiterate. Muscle training in the gym. Going to the gym too much is better than going to the gym too less. If you go the right amount, that's best. But if you go to the gym too much, you will be in a lot of fatigue. Your muscles are going to wear down. But you will be social. You will be talking to other guys. You will be moving out of your house. You will be touching grass. You will be seeing people. You will be seeing the sun. You will be going out. You will be going to the gym. You will be maintaining consistency, going every day. And that consistency, you learn it will be in all parts of your life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. Once you learn consistency in going to the gym, that consistency is going to apply in everything. On the other hand, we have going to the gym too less. What happens when you go to the gym too less? Well, for starters, you stay unhealthy, visually unhealthy basically. When someone looks at you, they can't help themselves but judge you. I don't go to the gym, by the way, yet. I plan on going in future, but right now, but yeah. Well, this is not a video of me teaching you how to do bicep curls, so it's fine. Okay. So going to the gym too less got no benefits, many negatives. Going to the gym too much got some negatives and some benefits. Better. See, anything, in any way you can see this is true. Too much is better than too less in everything, always, eternally, objectively better. You know that saying, grass is always greener on the other side? Between the grass of too less and the grass of too much, the grass of too much is objectively better, objectively greener than the grass of too less. For example, if you were someone who talks too much, this is going to be an interesting one. I used to be the guy who talked too much. Absolute chatterbox. My teachers hated me always. Most people also. Like I have heard do not talk, shut up and variations of it a trillion times growing up. And let me tell you something. kids who talk too little, and they are on a path to the absolute average life, which is the cubicle. The great final boss, cubicle. The cubicle that eats 40 years of your life and you don't even realize. Guess what? I'm not a part of that cubicle. Whatever the fuck I'm doing, I'm happy. I am. And I am in my own world. I have created my own world and I live in it. They are living in the system's world. The system created the world for them. I created my own world and I live in it. I don't participate in the system much. I do the amount that I have to do, but if others are participating in the system 100% and someone is participating in the system 99%, to the 99% wins. And I am participating in the system like what, 15%, 20%, 24 max. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good when it comes to freedom and happiness and all that. Like, Bhutan got a really high freedom index. If individual human beings had freedom index and happiness index, sorry, Bhutan does very high in happiness index. If individual humans had happiness index, I would be scoring pretty high. Like, I think I would be the Elon Musk of happiness index. Okay, now, by the way, Elon Musk, I think, became the first billionaire. Congratulations to Elon Musk. Elon, if you're watching this, congratulations. God bless you. Okay, now, and if you're watching this video and you're like, why would you say that? Why would Elon Musk ever watch your video? Why would Elon Musk watch a video on YouTube, on a channel that got no subscribers, no nothing? That, my love, is called self-belief, confidence, audacity, whatever you might say. I have it, I should have it, you should have it. But that's not what I'm talking about today. Today the topic is, too much is eternally better than too less. For forever, in all ways, objectively better. Not subjectively. I'm saying objectively better. No questions asked. You cannot argue this literally. How do you do? Try. In the comments, try. This is an absolute truth. That too much is better than too less. Again, don't think I'm saying too much is better. I'm not saying too much is better. I'm saying the right amount is the best, but between too much and too less, too much is better. Like, for example, let's say you work too hard versus you don't work hard enough. I think I would say, it is true. Working too hard is better than not working hard enough. Because if you work the right amount, you get the best. But if you work too hard, that is better than not working hard enough. Because when you work too hard, you put in more work, get more rewards. But when you work not hard enough, you get fired from the job. And if you're in the business, your business goes to shit. And that's in everything, like, for example, in two girls, there's one girl who works on her makeup too much. Like, she watches lots of YouTube tutorials, etc. And there's another girl, she works on her makeup not enough. Like, she just does something and leaves. The girl who's working on her makeup really, really well, guys are going to respond to her makeup really, really well. She's going to get lots of attention from guys, and just overall life is going to reward her more, because human society, we reward women based on their beauty, which is maybe not right, maybe not wrong, maybe not right, maybe not wrong, maybe immoral. But here I'm not teaching you religion, I'm not talking about morality, I'm saying objective, just raw truth. The raw truth of the world is looks matter, and people respond to looks as they are. If you're ugly, people are going to treat you the way people treat ugly people. And if you're pretty, people are going to treat you the way people treat pretty people. Simple thing. So yeah, and it's in everything. Let's say, like, even in cooking, cooking for the right amount is the best, but cooking too much is better than not cooking enough. Let's say you're making noodles. If you boil them too much, they become too soft. If you don't boil them enough, they stay raw. Eating too soft noodles tastes infinitely better than having to chew raw noodles. Because raw noodles is raw. That tastes like concrete. Raw noodles taste like sand. So yeah, too much is always better than too little. Like, if anyone ever tells you you're too much, be good, be grateful. Tell them thank you for the compliment. If anyone ever tells you you're too much, that's good. People told me that I'm doing pretty good, and trust me, in future I'm gonna do even better. Oh yes, I know. I'm not saying I might. I know. So yeah, be too much. If someone tells you you're too much, say thank you for the compliment. It's good. Be too much. Don't be too less. Be too much. Too much is better than too less. Always, 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 always. If someone tells you you study too much, you're a nerd, say thank you. Because studying too much is better than not studying enough. Again, I'm not saying studying too much is good. I'm saying studying the right amount is the best, but between too much and too much always wins. In all ways, in every single type of thinking you do, too much will win, no matter what. Even in very everyday mundane things, like taking a shower. If you take a shower for every day 45 minutes, a 45-minute shower is simply better than a 15-minute shower. Now if you say, well, if you take 45-minute showers, you waste more water, you are going to an entirely different place. I'm talking about an entirely different thing. But if you still have something to say, go in the comments and tell me. And this is not me trying to comment farm. I don't care. I'm never gonna do that. Like, oh, comment this. Those YouTubers who do that in a random video for no reason. If you think this, comment that. If you ever see a YouTuber titled like comment farm like that, don't comment. Because they're trying to comment farm. Fuck that. Only comment when you feel like commenting from your heart. When you genuinely want to drop a comment, do. When you genuinely want to praise a YouTuber for their work, please do. Artists thrive on praise. Artists grow better when you praise them. Always do that, because YouTube is art. People who make YouTube videos, it's a piece of art. All kinds of YouTube videos. People who make essays, it's art. People who make all kinds of videos, funny videos, sketch videos, educational videos, everything. It's art. YouTube is art. YouTube is an art platform. On YouTube, what people upload is art. You might not consider it art, but then again, art's definition is not decided by you or by me. No one gets to decide what art is. Everything can be art. If you say something is art, it is. And if you say something is not art, not valid. We can only agree on art. We can never dismiss anything as not art. You can accept something as art and say this is also art, but you can never disagree that okay, this is not art. You don't get to decide that. Art is all inclusive in all ways. Like, if you are a left-wing person and you want to do art, you have to be the way you are. And if you are a right-wing person and you want to pursue art, stay right-wing, but in the field you can't be segregation prone, not allowed. But that's not the point of the video. I really went to a wrong place. Anyways, and this is not a political video. The point I was going at is too much is too much is always better than too less, always, eternally, always going to be true, objectively true. So, anything you are doing, anything you are being, the way you are, the way you act, if someone tells you you do something too much, it's fine. Do it more, even more. If someone tells you talk too much, double down. Because the person who is telling you you are too much, you were being too much. You were in your world. They told you you are too much. Why are they telling you? Why is their focus on you? What are they doing? Why are they so free? Why do they have so much free time to go around telling people to be less? You don't need to worry about them. In a few years, you will get a great place in life and they will burn into obscurity. You don't need to worry about them. You are a North Star rising. They are a falling star dying. Ignore. And yeah, be too much. If you are too much, fuck it. Good. Double down. And if you are gonna work hard as fuck. Work too hard. Working too hard and facing burnout and then having to take rest, That is better than not working hard enough and on your deathbed regretting, oh, only if I had done it, maybe I would have got what I wanted. Like all those talks of money won't buy you happiness. If you are not rich, shut the fuck up. The sentence money cannot buy happiness, maybe it is objectively true, but if you don't have a lot of money, shut the fuck up. Because the only people who get to say that, see, money does not buy you happiness, money cannot buy you happiness is like the N-word pass. And the only people who get to say this N-word pass of money cannot buy you happiness are the people who have a lot of money. When you have a lot of money, you can say it. If you're broke, shut the fuck up. You don't get to say it. Because if you're a broke person and you say money can't buy you happiness, you're just coping. For you, it's copium. You are not being, no, you are coping. That's copium. Go make money. You're broke. This is a capitalistic work. You're broke. So yeah, too much is always better than too little. And if you are too much, if someone ever told you you're too much, double down. You're not too much. You're unique and special, and you're perfect the way they are. They are perfect the way they are. You are perfect the way you are. Double the fuck down. If someone tells you you're doing something too much, do it more. And whenever you do something, try to do it too much compared to too little. Like, try to do it the right amount. If that's not possible, do too much than too little. Like, for example, YouTube videos. They say you should make one video a day. I'm currently making 3 to 4. And making 3 to 4 YouTube videos a day is better than making 0, which is less than 1. So yeah, 1 would be the best, but the second best is more than 1, not 0. More is better than less. Duh. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Today is 2nd of July. It's not 25th of December. Don't care. Happy Christmas.